Alright guys, and welcome to episode 1 of this Road to Glory series with Sheffield Wednesday. So far, all I've done is accept friendly invitations. We've gone for obviously the one with the most money, just to add a little bit of extra cash to transfer budget. I've sorted the tactics out, so we'll go through that in a minute. I've also put quite a lot of players on the transfer list, and I've added a lot of transfer targets to the transfer hub. I'm warning you now, if you are watching this because you're a Wednesday fan, you might not like it because I'm probably going to decimate your team. And I mean the actual definition of decimate as well, because literally a load of players are going to be leaving. We're going to be trading quite a few away, and we're just going to be selling quite a few. And they are probably going to be like good players, like the high level players as well. But it's players that I need to get rid of now to get some cash, so that I can buy players that are going to be even better in future. So there's going to be players that I'm signing that are quite low level, but will hopefully grow to be much better than the players that I've got rid of. So if we have a look then at the squad and formation, this is the formation I'm going to be using. It's 5-2-1-2. I'm going to be relying on the wing backs for my width, so they're all set to surge forward. The players that are in team now are just the players that fit in them positions. They're not necessarily going to be sticking around. Some of them I am planning on keeping, others maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, hopefully that it's a formation that we can use to good effect and will give us a lot of strength in middle at Park, which is, you know, needed. But we've also got the width from Penny and at minute Palmer, providing that width, surging up from back. And look at the actual squad hub, and we'll see the players that are transfer listed. And we have got quite a lot of players transfer listed. Westwood is transfer listed, I believe. Yep, Westwood's transfer listed. Poodle is transfer listed. Is Fox? Yes, Fox is transfer listed. Pelopessi isn't, but I'm probably going to trade him away because I have plans. We'll find them out in a minute. Hutchinson, no, he's not transfer listed, but he might leave. Boyd is definitely transfer listed because I don't use wide men, so he's going to be practically useless, although he can play left wing back. Banan is not transfer listed, but may end up leaving anyway. Kieran Lee, I don't think is. No, Kieran Lee's not. Abdi is transfer listed. Jones is definitely transfer listed. Reach is not, because Reach is probably going to start nearly every game for me. Matthias, we'll go with Matthias, is transfer listed though. Winnall's not, he's going to be a starter, we're going to keep him around. Forestieri is transfer listed because his wages will be quite high and he'll expect to play every game because he's crucial, and that's not going to happen. Same with Hooper. Hooper's not staying, he's transfer listed. Fletcher is transfer listed. Jiao is transfer listed. Nuyu is transfer listed. Sorry, Kyle, I know you're going to be upset about that. And Jordan Rhodes has been brought back from loan just so that we can stick him on transfer list as well. Need to maximise potential transfer fees. In terms of who we're looking at bringing in then, let's sort these by position. Fructal. Obviously I'm scouting all of these players, but these are the players that I want to bring in. Fructal, coming from Bayern Munich, he's only about 66, 65 rated, about the same as Wildsmith, but has the potential to be the best keeper in the game. Rueg, I assume that's how you pronounce it. It's probably not, because it's got that umlaut, but other than waiting for wife to get up so I can ask her how you pronounce it, we'll just crack on. Definitely want to bring him in, cracking right back, much better than Palmer, has potential to be like very high 80s. Foyth from Spurs, a player that I actually rate really highly, and so does FIFA. We're going to try and bring him in. He'll be a starting centre-back most weeks. Ampadu might not start every game, but I signed him on my Spurs career, as you saw, and I've got high hopes for him. He might get more game time at Sheffield Wednesday if we can bring him in, get his ratings growing quicker. Shaparenko I want for that midfield. He is a great playmaker. He's already somewhere around 70-71 mark at the start, so he will be one of the better players at the club when we bring him in. or if we can bring him in. Hopefully use him in that sort of deep line playmaker, a bit behind Adam Reach. McTominay, I'm just going to try and bring him on loan because I don't think Man U will want to sell him, and if they do, I don't think they'll sell him cheap enough. But he will be a good sort of. I mean, he's 6'4". He's built like a brick shit house. They'll bring him in on loan, use his strength, use his tackling, and let him be that sort of defensive midfielder, that ball-winning midfielder. Phil Foden, bit of rotation for him and Reach. Maybe use him a little bit deeper in that deep line playmaker if Shaparenko needs a break. I always get confused if it's Shaparenko or Sharapenko. But yeah, Foden can play in cam, and he can also play in centre of midfield. So he's a playmaker in one or two roles. If we can get him on a permanent, we are going to try and do that. Striker-wise, you've seen that I've signed out for Spurs. What are we in Spurs? We're in January and he's 74 rated already. That should be good enough for the Championship. And this guy, this is somebody that I only found last week. He's only about 68 rated, I think, but he's 6'4", 191 pound. And if you look at his stats, I know that we're currently scouting him, so we can't see all his stats, but if you see the things that he's good at, acceleration, sprint speed, and strength for a guy that is 6'4", he's going to easily be able to deal with Championship defences once we get his ratings growing a little bit. So I want to bring him in, and I'll use him as like sort of like the target man out of my two strikers, because I have one target man and one player that I want to get in behind defence. For now though, we just have to basically get on with games until them scout reports come back. I think most of them are going to take 6 days, some of them 9 days. We're only going to play 2 games an episode while we get out at transfer window, but what I'm tempted to do, well, I were tempted to maybe sim the games, but I also want to try and win the games because you get more money. So maybe we'll just play them first 2 games and see what deals we can get done in this one before we crack on with series properly, once the pre-season tournaments are out of the way. First offer then, transfer offer has come in for Jones. David Jones, you are not needed at Sheffield Wednesday. I am going to negotiate every single deal, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically skip right to the end each time, so that you ain't got to keep sitting through negotiations. Let's see how much money we can get out of Swansea. And there we go. I asked for 650 grand and they were happy to pay it. It's not much, but every little helps. Couple of things I forgot to do then. We have a look at the budgets. We have a transfer budget of 10.93 million and we have a wage budget of 34 grand. Not the highest, but if we can start getting rid of some of them players that transfer listed, that'll grow. We also need to look at the board objectives. I've had a quick look already and they all seem pretty attainable as long as we focus, more or less. Youth development, they want us to get 1 academy player, grow him by at least 5 overall points. And as soon as they've grown, play them in 5 matches. That's not hard. Bring them on as a sub. Look at the brand exposure. Sign 1 crucial first team player assigned to a midfield or forward position. Probably going to be doing that anyway, just with players that we've got on transfer up. Continental success, nothing. They want us to fight for promotion, so we ain't got to get promoted. We ain't got to win the league. We just have to fight for promotion. And then they also want us to reach the round of 32 stage in FA Cup. Whether we can do that is debatable, but we'll see. There's also a financial one where they want us to finish the season with 2.65 million unspent allocated funds, which is transfer budget and wage budget combined. We might be able to do it depending, based on how many players we're selling, but I also want to use whatever money I've got left once we've done all the business we're going to do on scouts, so that we can start bringing in youth players. Because what I don't want to do is in season 2 buy real players, because this is a road to glory. My intention is to buy the players that I want to buy now, the real players that I've just shown you, get them brought in, and then they will form the core of my team along with the players that I do keep. And then after that, I just want to sign youth players that have got potential. So having good scouts is going to be key to this career mode, this road to glory. Hopefully we've got money left in end to do that, even if it's just to buy 1. We ain't got any scout reports back yet, so we're not going to be able to do any business before playing first game. We are playing Huesca. I have no idea what league they're in or what country they're from, but we are going to have to play the first game of this pre-season tournament with the Wednesday team as it is at the start. Whether it'll go well or not, I don't know, but I don't want to rush in and sign players without knowing the value and what they're on wages-wise. So we're just going to have to crack on with current Wednesday team and then try and get some business done before the second game. Well, no animations at the start of this. So we will have a look at, as you can see, my players. I don't know if there's much point showing you, because it's not like we're really going to know. Unless you have an in-depth knowledge of who SD, Huesca are, there's not much point looking at them. But that is their lineup. They're playing a 5-4-1, so they're going to be quite difficult to break down. You've also seen my lineup. I haven't changed it since I showed you team structure and tactics I were using. So what we'll do is just crack on with game. And I think all I'll do with the preseason games is show you the bare bones of the highlights. Makes things move on a bit quicker for this first episode then. Oh, great block. And Hutchinson belts that forward. Forestieri knocks it all the way back to Palmer. Oh, Palmer's fell over. He's not fell over, it were a foul. Is that going to be a yellow card as well? It is. Yellow card. There's been a bit of a wrong on this David Ferrero. Van Aken. Why is Van Aken that high up the pitch? Here's Reach. Reach has got the free roll. Hector. Reach again. Reach is going to go for a shot, and that's wide. And Wildsmith with the save. I know I should probably have put Westwood in net while we've got him. But Westwood is not going to be a keeper that I'm keeping around. So Hutchinson. Here's Palmer. We do get a shot off, but it's just wide. No, it is. Is it Forestieri that took that? If it were, that looks not like Forestieri. Big block by Hector. And could be off again here. Here's Reach. Oh, Winall runs straight into Pulido. And there we go. Ref blows his whistle. That is 0-0 at half time. I think Benan's lack of pace is hindering me a little bit here. Can we float this off at top for Forestieri with Canberra? It's too close to keeper. Alex Galar can't keep that in. Here's Benan. Looks for Winall. Finds him. Here's Forestieri. Finds Winall again. Oh, I thought that were in. Couple of subs then. Josh Onamar, the Tottenham player who's on loan, coming on for Benan, and Hooper has just come on for Forestieri. Oh, Winall could be in behind if he can brush off his man. He can, but it's gone too close to keeper, hasn't it? Side netting. Why didn't I try and square that across goal? Semedo with the cross, and Wildsmith hides in his own net, apparently. Couple of subs then. We are bringing Baker on for Palmer, and Kieran Lee is coming on for Hutchinson. So we might as well use the full depth of the team while we're waiting to make some transfers. Reach to Onamar. That is going to be too close to keeper. We are nearly at full time. Winall slid in. Still didn't get anywhere near it. Go on then, ref. Blow your whistle. End it in a draw. And there we go. Ref does blow his whistle, does end it in a draw. At least we didn't lose. A transfer offer for Hector, who's not a player we've got transfer listed. He is going absolutely nowhere. Come on, scout reports. There we go. We've got some scout reports coming back. Jones has gone. That's good news. We've got a transfer offer for... Let's get rid of that one. Transfer offer for George Boyd for just over $500,000. Negotiate that one. Try and get a little bit more cash. And there we go. Another deal arranged. 830 grand we've agreed on. It's valued at 725. So we're making a bit more than his valuation. We'll just see if he wants to leave. Time to act on some of these scout reports then. What did we get him back for? We got one back for ARP, didn't we? We all know what his stats are like anyway. It's just his... Didn't mean to click that. Yeah, we all know what ARP's stats are like anyway. It's just a case of finding out what his valuation is. We've only valued at 1.9 million, but if we can trade away some of the players that we don't want, then that's what we're going to do. Let's have a look then. Let's try a player swap. Let's try and get rid of somebody like Rhodes. Looks like they are interested in Rhodes. Rhodes and 364 grand. Let's make it Rhodes and 300 grand, and you've got a deal. Let's see what they say. There we go. Looks like we could be getting Arp in at a price that I'm happy to pay. So there we go. We have just signed Arp. He wants, well, we'll give him 9 grand a week, and we've given him 60 grand signing on fee. 3-year contract, important player. Still going to go in for some more of these, see what we can agree on. Shaparenko is one of the ones that I definitely want to buy. He's only on 7 grand, but his valuation is at like 5 million. Let's try a player swap. Can we get rid of? I think they're interested in Hooper. They are interested in Hooper. I want Hooper and 4.3 million. Let's counter that. Hooper and 3.5 mil sounds a bit more realistic to me. Plus they want to sell on clause of 5%. Happy to accept that because I don't plan on selling him. Alright, let's try and negotiate with still need to remember his name. Shaparenko. Alright, we're about to submit an offer for Shaparenko. He's currently on 7 grand. We're going to offer him 9 grand and a signing bonus of 65 grand. We give him a 3-year contract, important squad role. Important's easy. He's going to be playing most weeks anyway. We just need to see if he accepts it. And there we go. Shaparenko has joined Sheffield Wednesday. Third and final one is Rueg from FC Zurich, the right back of choice, or my right back of choice. Oh, they don't have enough depth in position. We're going to have to keep trying with that one. I know it becomes available eventually because I have signed him like before. So we'll just keep an eye on that one. I suppose we could go in for McTominay now because we want to loan him rather than buy him. Let's try a 2-year loan deal. They want us to pay 60% of his wages though. Right, they're happy for us to pay 45% of his wages. Now we just need to wait to see if he wants to join. We've got a transfer offer for Abdi. Let's negotiate this one. I'm happy to sell anybody, but it's got to be for right money. How about giving us his valuation? I'm sorry mate, you're not having him. I'm not letting teams rip me off. I'm happy to sell players, especially ones that I don't want, but I am not letting them rip me off and offer less than what they're worth. Time for game number 2 then. Second game then, we are playing with basically the same team, although we have took Forestieri out for Arp, and Shaparenko has come in the place of Gary Banan. Well done Shaparenko. I keep wanting to call him Sharapenko. Penny, why are you out on the left? Oh, big block by Hector. Looks like they're going to go short with a corner. I hate long shots. I always think that they're going to score. Reach knocks it on. Here's Arp. Oh, look at that. He brushes his man away, and then his shot is just bobbled straight to keeper. The way he dropped his shoulder and just brushed his man off then, though. It's the kind of thing that I'm hoping that he'll do regularly in Championship for us. Oh, it's off at back. It's off of the post. And Hutchinson scrambles it away with a header. Oh, well done, Michael Hector. We are nearly at half time. Can we win that header? No, we can't. Can we win the ball back? Yes, but Hutchinson lumps it upfield, and I'm not sure Arp's going to get on end of that. He might be, you know. He is. And then he's run off it because he's not strong enough. There we go. Referee's whistle. 0-0 at half time. Pedro Sarr. Well done, Hector. That weren't so well done though, was it? Hutchinson. There's your turn, and that's going to go way, 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 way wide. couple of subs then. Kieran Lee's coming on for Sam Hutchinson, and Forestieri is coming on for Sam Winall. Trying to flow that over top to Penny. We do. Sharapenko, is Arp going to be onside this time? It looks like he is. Oh, shot saved by Leonardo. Putting some significant pressure on at the minute. Putting some nice football together. Shot though with tame. Wildsmith rolls this out to Lees. Here's Palmer. Kieran Lee to Sharapenko. Here is Arp. Finds reach. Can Palmer get a crossing? It can, but it's nowhere near anybody, and Jibril is the one that picks that up. And there's the ref's whistle. Another ball draw, 0-0. And I think we are going to leave that one there, guys. We've got a couple of signings done. We are still waiting for scout reports on a few more, try and sell a few more players. Everything's sort of trickling along as it should be for now, but until we start getting the majority of them deals done and we get into the season, we're not really going to start seeing how things are shaping up. Optimistic though. I'm optimistic about this career mode, this road to glory, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that is the end of today's episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure you twat that thumbs up button. If you want to see how the road to glory does progress on the other career modes we've got going progress, then twat that subscribe button. Social media links are all in the description below. Other than that, cheers for watching, guys, and as usual, I'll see you next episode.